Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to develop persistence and your work ethic. I personally love persistence, man, and it's one of the greatest qualities that you can ever have because anything worthwhile, people, any goal that's substantially larger than what you currently have is going to take significant energy and effort. It's also gonna you are gonna come across a lot of obstacles because again you've never been down this path, and the truth is, man, is that in order for you to see those goals materialize, is that it takes a significant amount of persistence. And you gotta understand why, man. It's like obviously when things are going easy, because that does happen. You got hills and valleys, right? When things are at the top of the hill, things are flowing smooth. It's awesome. But in the valleys, people, when things are not going so great, is when it really demands a certain level of persistence and just sheer will, man. You know what I mean? Like, for those of you that's out there that's dealing with challenges, man, I want to encourage you to let you know that it's okay. And number two, that it's part of the process. And I want you to be okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I know, people, that persistence is one of the greatest characteristics that you can develop, man. Because even if you don't have a lot of the other ones, for some, for success, is that's one right there that I know that will carry you very far. You know what I'm saying? Because so many people gives up when things get challenging, man. And I want you to develop the ability to master and develop your persistence and will, man. So that way, when things do get challenging, you don't just give up, but instead really double down and be like, okay, what can I, and just being focused on what you need to do next, man. And I think that's one of the ways how you can actually deliver on that, because it's like, how do you be persistent? It's like one of the sayings I've heard a while back and I've adapted for myself is whatever you lack in knowledge, you can make it up in work ethic, being willing to work hard. You know what I'm saying? Is that maybe somebody that's super skilled at something, it can take them an hour or two, and you don't have the experience, you're learning, you're practicing, it might take you a whole day. But that's only in the beginning, though, people, and that's why I like persistence and work ethic, because they go hand in hand. Is that if you have a great work ethic, then it's a lot easier to be persistent. And it's like, again, you're always going into the unknown, so it's like being willing to put in the work that's necessary to master and own those skills so you can produce the results you want. It goes hand in hand. So I definitely want you, when you face challenges, to not be discouraged and instead lean on your work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Like, really pull from your work ethic to really push through whatever those obstacles are. And of course, there's other things you could do to help develop your persistence by looking at what it is that you want. Focus very keenly on what it is that you want, and that will help give you the motivation that you need so that you can be persistent. You know what I'm saying? Because nothing happens without a certain level of motivation. So I'm sharing with you how to get the motivation is by looking at what are the benefits that you gain by doing these actions, and just developing a natural habit of just being able to work hard whenever it requires it. You know what I'm saying? If you got to put in the time to get the work done after hours, before work, whatever the case is, do whatever you need to do, people, because I promise you, man, is that it's not just the destination that's exciting, people. It's like when you really start to live, is like when you really embrace the journey and realize that the journey is the goal. You know what I'm saying? I know it's like, I just want you to think like this, people. It's like, obviously you have an end goal in mind, but that could be a year, it could be 5 years from now. So that's great to get you started. But what keeps you going and what keeps you persistent, people, is learning how to fall in love with the process, man, because the process is what produced the end result that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And then every day, you're not just waiting for one day, for you to reach a goal, to be happy, is that you become happy every single day. And that's what success look like, people, is literally taking one step forward every single day that bring you closer to your goal. You know what I mean? Whatever that looks like, is just consistently moving forward, man. It's like it all embodies, work ethic, motivation by seeing your vision and staying focused on your vision, and just really willing yourself to keep on moving forward, even when everything else, is telling you not to. It's like, it's like working out, man. It's like, for this boxing class I be doing, they had me doing planks. And, the first couple minutes, first 3 minutes, first 5 minutes, it's not that bad, But when you get into like 6, 7 minutes, it's like, you're starting to shake, jerk a little bit. I'm just saying, man, it's like, and it's easy to just, forget about it, But it's like challenging yourself, man, and pushing yourself to the limits. Because how else do you know how great you are? How else do you know what you're capable of if you don't push yourself, people? So I want you to naturally embrace the challenges of life and accept that it's not only a part of the process, but it's very necessary, because what you're doing is you're gaining the experience that's going to help you on the future challenges that's ahead, because challenge people will always come. That's the cycle of life, for those people that are pursuing goals and dreams and working towards something, that's way bigger than where they are right now, So I want to encourage you, people, to really focus on developing your persistence and also developing your work ethic. And remember, whatever you lack in skills, you can make it up in work ethic, people. Is that be willing to put in the extra time that is necessary to develop the skills that you want to need to accomplish the things you want, people. Embrace your journey. Always be a humble student, man. Always be practicing too. Every single day, people. Practice, 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 practice. And sooner or later, man, you're going to look back at this and you're going to be like, wow, man. Look how far you've come. And I'm excited for you. I really am. And I want you to acknowledge yourself for the progress. For those of you that I've been practicing daily, I want you to acknowledge yourself, man, throughout the process. For the work that you've been putting in and the results you're getting, no matter how small they are. I want you to celebrate those wins, people, because those small wins is what lead to the big ones. Anyways, with that being said, people, my declaration over your life, number 1, is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. And number 3, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that the Spirit of God that resides inside of you will continue to rise up as you continue to explore and identify who you are. You know what I'm saying? I pray that the Spirit will continue to move you and mold you, man, and shape you into being the greatest version of yourself that you didn't even believe is possible, people. I see and believe the impossible for you. You know what I'm saying? And I pray that, you just take heed to these messages, man, and really get busy living and practicing life. Y'all have an amazing day. We'll talk tomorrow.